Lamau, that's such a hack. Yeah, it works for me. It means that I won't have to update this function when I add more shit in here. Okay, so what else have we got? We got pass list. What's the type of this? The type of this is non-existent. Oh, I didn't actually fucking do it. So we'll go atom list here, and we'll go atom here. Yeah, because parsing might fail. Expression of type character to string. Really? Really? What is string here? String doesn't exist. Source.peak. Expression of type cannot have type character. Expression vector cannot have type expression. That's fair, that's fair. So what we're gonna have to do is, I guess fold. We'll have to do a fold here. We can just do a map and then have an extra space at the end, which is kind of cringe. I guess we'll have an extra space at the start and at the end, I suppose. So what we can do is we can go vector dot map, and we can fix that later because it's not really important, frankly. So not a map, here's the map. So the vector's second and the A to B is first. So we want to map PP expression onto L. Like that. Yes, no, we actually want to fold. Yes. What's first, the accumulator? No, the first is the element, then the accumulator. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. The first thing is the element, then it's the accumulator. Okay, so the first thing is the element, and then it's the accumulator. And then what we want to do is A with that with that. This is a mess. Okay, so what is this for? That's just for the function, and then we have the accumulator, then we have the list, and then we add the close paren. God, what a mess. All right. Constructor name expected, really? Really? Let fun, is that allowed? It's probably allowed. Let fun f equals, no, elements, and then your accumulator. I want to have the accumulator added with a space, added with PP expression on the element. Which I guess means doing it that way. And then this disappears, and we just have f. So in that and okay. All right, let's take a look. So we got vector fold L, we got our function which takes, yep, the element, the accumulator comes after the function and then, yeah, the accumulator and then the list. Okay. Fair enough. All right, unbound identifier input source. That's fair. Okay, so we've got list, which is correct. That is correct. So if I take this and make it A, we have atom. All right, good. Okay. Oh boy, what a fuckery. All right, so I think what we can do is we can get this parsing correctly. I think we can get it spitting out the list atom structure, and that'll be a good place to maybe build on later. We've been going for an hour and 18 apparently. So I might do this and then take a break. Okay, so let's start with the atom part. The atom part shouldn't be too bad. So all we need to do is we need to keep parsing as long as we have something that is valid to be an atom identifier. So we need to take characters as long as so take characters as long as they are atom characters. So essentially while, can we do a while loop here? I mean, we don't have to, we can do a helper function. The question is, what's the best way to do the take? Just one at a time? Do vectors have like growable capacity? I don't know. We're just going to assume that vectors are efficient and deal with that later if that's not the case. So let's go. I don't think I need to give the buffer because the buffer is mutable, so I don't need to keep passing it as input. We just need to keep track of our result. Yeah, I think that's right. So this is if is atom char. I think first before this, I need the val of start equals. That's a good question. How do I want to handle this? I think I want to go source dot pod. Yeah. It'd be nicer to be able to mark a region rather than have to keep track of it myself. Just to tell, hey, can you mark that this is a region So maybe like push mark, pop mark. Something like that. So if we have like marks. Yeah, because I want to be able to at some point say, hey, we have an error. The last mark that I told you to remember, that region that we're passing has an error in it. Can you just magically make that look nice without having to do all that shit myself? So I think we do want marks to be like a list of them, really. A list. And then we have marks. Oh, also this should be a reference because this needs to be mutable. It should be an empty list. And then we have fun push. Yeah. Yeah, so I think all we need is the buffer. I don't think we need anything else for this. And this will just not do anything. So to push the mark, what we want is marks buff takes on the value of, this might need a bit more space, takes on the value of yeah, no, I guess it's pos buff like that. Marks buff like that, I think that's it. And then we go pop buff T. Yeah, so that's an interesting thing though. What's the question here is, what is the right interface for this? So popping, I guess popping without anything else just means success. That just means like we succeeded in parsing and we don't actually need you to mark the region with an error or anything. So do we have pop success or we have... we'll make the fail ones different. Well, are there different types of fail ones? Maybe really all you need is you need a failure with the message. That's kind of all you need, I guess. So success and fail. I don't know. We'll do push pop. We can deal with this later. So marks buff takes on the value of... Right. It's probably better done as a let val marks equals marks buff. In case marks of empty, this should be case marks of empty. No, I don't think standard ML has the offside rule. I think it just is unambiguous how you parse standard ML. So I don't think we need to worry about the indentation. In this case, you can stay like that. In